Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Okay. So, we've done a couple tutorials. We've done straight everyday hair. We've done curly hair with a wand. We've done half up, half down with like a little space button curls. We've done a braid. That was last Tuesday. So now this Tuesday, I'm going to show you guys how to curl your hair with a hair straightener. I've had a lot of people ask me to do this, and like I almost totally forgot about it because I'm so used to doing it with a wand. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I guess you can curl your hair with a hair straightener, can't you? So I was like, okay, let's go ahead and show everybody a tutorial that shows you how to curl your hair with a hair straightener. So you guys know, first of all, my hair is like ratchet. I mean, it needs to be washed, but it's a little grease ball. But we have dry shampoo, and yeah, it's actually better to curl your hair whenever it's dirty anyway. But so you guys know I love hair scrunchies, minus all the hair. But whenever I go to do what I'm going to do with this tutorial, or even when I curl my hair with a wand, I use these, but I don't like wrap them a whole bunch of times. So, and it doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. So literally I just take all my hair, I put it in a high ponytail, and then you just do 1, 2. So you want it to be like loose, okay? I'm like looking up. So I do it the same exact way, like whenever I went to go curl my hair with the wand, I do it the same way with a hair straightener. So I have a Pretty in a Minute hair straightener. Geez, I've had this thing for 3 years or so now. I already have heat protectant in my hair because the last time I washed my hair, I always put thermal heat protectant cream in there. So I don't need to like spray my hair with heat protectant or anything like that. What is this guy doing? I hope everybody's morning's going good. I know everybody's stuck at home. We've all been on our phones so much, I'm sure. Tell me what you guys are doing for fun. Okay, you guys, so I will just take like a nice little strand, you know, nothing crazy. Try to make sure that it's like kind of as flat as possible, because if it's real bulky, you're not gonna get the strands inside to heat up and be able to curl. So you can't have, you know, your sections be too big. But you just take a normal hair straightener, and I start at the top, and look, you just twist and you let your hair go around that barrel. And some people take it and like will wrap it around the hair straightener again or whatever. But look, super easy. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm looking in a mirror at the same time. You know, I like YouTube, but at the same time I don't, because it plays all these commercials. Okay. So, take another section of hair. Start at the top. You can do it whichever way you want, but obviously it's better to start at the top. And then just slowly twist it around that barrel. And look at my hands, you guys, because I know a lot of people struggle with curling their hair with a hair straightener. You just have to, so if you have your hair straightener in your hand, just remember you're turning your wrist just like that, okay? Now, don't give yourself like carpal tunnel or whatever, but and you can do smaller pieces, you can do bigger pieces. I'm going to step back a little bit. And normally I always, like when I'm done curling my ponytail, you guys, I always like once I'm actually, you know, let it all down, I still touch up all the pieces, you know what I mean? So how's everybody doing? Chat with me. We're all stuck in quarantine, right? Start commenting. Let's talk. What are you guys doing for fun? Are you guys bored yet? How many times have you watched TikTok videos? Because they crack me up. That girl, Christina Snaps or whatever, she is hilarious. If you guys have not seen her, she cracks me up. She's the one that like goes to, well, she went to Walmart and bought a cactus or whatever. Oh my gosh, I was crying. But again, start at the top and pull forward. And you guys kind of want to be gentle because remember the ponytail isn't that tight. So if you pull too hard, you're gonna, you know, like loosen your ponytail even more. Let's see. I am actually not stuck in quarantine. My salon is still open. Nice! That's awesome. Good for you guys. Stay as clean as possible, girl. Because it's scary out there. I'm surprised that your salon's still open. Most people that I know, from salon owners to employers and employees, they're not having nothing to do with it. But no, that's awesome. And you guys don't worry about them. Like you can tell, obviously they're all going the same direction because I'm like curling it that way. But when you let it down, it doesn't really look like they're all in the same direction, so it's okay. When you have a wand, it's a little easier just because you can kind of switch your angles up a little bit and you can curl it a little differently because it's just a little easier. But with a hair straightener, you might as well just keep it all the same direction. And if you see like little pieces like this that are just kind of like, sorry that light's in the way, it's just kind of like hanging, just take that end piece right there and just twist your wrist again. It'll curl back up, you know what I mean? I will say though, that blonde's shining. Woo, baby! Mr. Dallas, I'm gonna curl my hair when I get home since mine's as long as yours. Never mind, yours is longer. Okay, yeah, see? Hey, you can still try. If you do it, dude, will you please tag me? Because I want to see.
What I learned from 21 years as an astronaut is that the more you know, the less you fear.
Yes. No, but seriously though, Dallas, if you go do it, tag me because I want to know. Okay. I feel like I have to get so far back. I can't be up close and personal with you guys. And I'm social distancing. What the heck, man? Okay. So you always want to kind of hold the ends for a little while, and then once you get to the end of the hair strand that you're curling, try to come like and hold it at the front so then that way it doesn't slip out of the hair straightener, because I think that's a lot of other people's problems too. Dallas said, I'll tag you, laugh my ass off. I'll be bored later, I'm sure. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're all kind of stuck, so that's why I figured might as well keep doing all the videos and stuff like that. It gives, you know, everybody something to watch, and we can all chat and whatever. I'm telling you, commercials are not working with me today. Okay. Oh, this is a good song. Okay. Again, you guys start at the top, twist your wrist, and pull that baby down nice and slow. And again, make sure your temperature settings are good, not too high. We're not cooking pizzas, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't put your beautiful hair on 400 and some odd degrees. Like, it's going to get crispy. May take some time, but it'll get crispy. I'd say like 360, 350. And even that's a little high, really. Again, follow it all the way through. And I'll touch these up too, you guys. And sometimes whenever like you get to the, like once you let it down, it does, it is a little easier just because your hair's down and you can kind of see how it's gonna lay. And then, you know, while it's in this ponytail, it's a little different but I've done this so many times, it'll be fine. There we go. Last piece. And see, that didn't take that long either, you guys, you know? Like, it shortens the time so much. Have you guys felt like the air's been dry? I feel like the air's been dry. I even have my aromatherapy diffuser in our room, but it's like, I feel like I'm waking up, my throat's been a little dry. I'm probably sleeping like this. That's probably why. Okay, so I take my Strong Flex Hold Hairspray and I just spray those curls. Kind of just let them sit for a second. I don't want to burn my counter. Okay. And then you see how this, it's so loose. Now you can just take it out. And then you can just flip it. You can do whatever. Look at that. So now you just kind of have to fix up the pieces. But this makes it so much easier, you guys. When you do it in a ponytail, like if you have long hair and you do it in a ponytail, oh my gosh. And when you don't wrap the ponytail holder around so many times, you won't have that line that's like going around your hair. So for any of my ladies that, you know, do this and then they're like, gosh, you know, now I have this band around my head. You're like, oh, okay, I don't like this. You know, it's like, no, just don't wrap it around so many times. And then now what you can do is you can kind of section your hair just down the middle. Okay. Easy peasy. You probably have to kind of pull these out a little bit. I don't like brushing them out just yet. I want to do it once it's done. So then I take my front pieces, because you know, you want the front of your hair to look good. Take these front pieces, and some people go a couple different ways. I kind of just go the way I feel. So again, I'm pretty much doing the same motion like I was doing in the ponytail. And sometimes with a hair straightener, you gotta kind of hold these curls a little bit because they get a little crazy. But you just want to wrap it up in there. And see, this is why I like a wand better, because when you're doing a hair straightener, you're kind of pulling on that hair and it's almost kind of making it more straight than curly. And with a wand, you just wrap that sucker around and it's like, bam, you know? And sometimes you just have to take like smaller pieces. Like if your hair's not curling, then either one, your sections may be too big, too thick, or maybe two, like you could have a lot of buildup on your hair. So it's not curling because there's just too much going on. I'm gonna grab this under piece because that's driving me nuts. Driving me nuts. There we go. Look at that. Look at that springy little curly. I think I'm gonna retake it. Really, and sometimes too, you guys, like if it starts getting like straight every time you curl it, you may have just curled it too much, you know? So just depends. Just depends. And, you know, your hair texture and stuff like that too plays a big role. There we go. I like that way better. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. But yeah, this is very simple, very easy, guys. Just twist your wrist. Literally, just a flick of the wrist. And I feel like, I mean, all this is pretty curly. You could touch up a couple pieces.
I'm just hoping to be sitting in a broadcast booth somewhere. Hopefully, that's my goal.
Touch up a couple pieces. And however long you end up leaving these in for, like whenever you're turning it, however long you keep it in for is kind of how curly it's gonna be. So if I really wanted like a springy curly piece, you're gonna want to kind of be really slow with how you're curling. So then that way it can be springy and curly, you know? Take this bottom piece. You want to get these pieces like by your ears, because those kind of get left out when it's in the ponytail. Like pretty much all your bottom half gets left out, because when it's in a ponytail, you're not getting that whole part that's in that ponytail besides the end pieces. So it's like sometimes you're like, wow, why are my ends so curly and the rest of it's not? That's why you need to go through and touch everything up when you're done. But if you don't mind having some straight pieces and some curly pieces, sorry, that was my coffee maker, then you can leave it, you know what I mean? You don't even have to go back through and touch anything up if you don't want. I kind of keep a little bit of both. Like I like to get some of my underneath pieces, but I also leave some of them straight. And sometimes you can just get the ends because nobody sees your underneath pieces anyway, so it's like, who cares, you know? Just get those end pieces. Probably get another one right here. Sorry guys, I'm looking in the mirror and talking to you at the same time. Okay. Are you guys doing any workouts? Are you guys doing any... Have you watched any good shows? Tell me some good shows. I've been trying to find one. I started watching Parenthood. That's been pretty good so far. Okay, I'm gonna get this piece. See, and then you can, I'm finding little pieces everywhere. Okay. And I always like to take this back section right here, because I kind of have a widow's peak back here, you guys. So for those of you that have the same thing as me, I like to take this back section, and normally with a wand, I would just wrap it under and keep it going. But you can take the hair straightener and you can still do the same thing. You can kind of give yourself a little bump, kind of straighten that a little bit. And then I always like to come to one side or the other, and then I like to get that curled. Okay. And then I go back through, and again, I use my Strong Flex Hold Hairspray. I spray my hair down. And you guys, even with all this that's going on, it's like, even though we don't have anywhere to go, at least you'll have pretty hair, you know what I'm saying? So just kind of spray that in there. Let those sit for a second. While those are sitting, I'm almost out of dry shampoo, you guys are about to freak out. So then I use the Champ, it's the shit, dry shampoo. And you just spray, again, like I said, I'm almost out, you guys, so bear with me. Spray those roots. And my dark-headed girls, okay, so a lot of people say, oh, you know, dry shampoo leaves a white residue, it's not good, blah, blah, blah. Because with blondes, you can't see it that much, but with dark-headed girls, you can. Any dry shampoo is gonna leave that, okay? It's trying to soak up the oils that are on your head, so it needs to have kind of that white texture, but the moment that you rub it in, and you let it sit for a second and then you rub it in, you're good to go. You're not even gonna see those white pieces. I have a girlfriend of mine that is extremely dark-headed, and she uses this stuff all the time, and her hair never looks white or anything like that. So it's all about how you use it. So I just let it sit. Now I always flip. You guys know me, I flip. So I'm gonna flip my head, and I'm gonna make sure all that's rubbed in. But yeah, tell me some good movies, you guys. Some good shows, some good movies. What are you guys doing? What are you watching? Okay. Then, actually, I'm almost out of... I like to use the dry texture spray too. That is amazing. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put in some oil, some Rejuveniqe oil. This stuff's the bomb. It's literally liquid gold, you guys. So... And it's a dry oil, so it's not gonna leave your hair looking like this, right? Okay, so you're just gonna put it through. And it smells so good. It's literally like Skittles in a bottle. It's like the best. You guys like my shirt? The struggle's real. In the most positive way possible. Okay, so now, and the best thing with this Rejuveniqe oil, you guys, like, you can literally take it. You can do whatever. Like, you can take your makeup off with it. You can use it as lip gloss. You can put it in your hair. You can put it on your skin. It helps with, like, baby rash, anything like that. Even our... because it's an all-natural ingredient, so you can use it with a lot of stuff. Also, with our Strong Flex Hold Hairspray, you can even use this, like if you have makeup on or whatever, you can use this as like a setter for your makeup. Like, and it doesn't make your face feel like stuck, like normal hairspray would, right? It doesn't do any of that. So then you guys, all you have to do, I really would prefer to rather have like a round brush, to be honest, but it's okay. So you just take these, they've already sat for a little while. And these are a little bit more like subtle curls. They're not so bouncy. They're a little bit more like, they're bouncy at the end, but, and you can kind of change that. It's all about the angle of how you hold your hair straightener. So I always kind of tuck this side and kind of let that, and then I always bring this forward and then tuck that a little bit. And you guys can go back through, like once you kind of set your hair the way you want it, go back through and maybe add in a couple. Even though you put hairspray in, it's okay. As long as you didn't like douse your head with hairspray. And of course I can't really. Normally I like to check the back too. I didn't bring my little mirror out here. But I like to get these little pieces by my ears. We already got those earlier, but I kind of like them to have a little bit more bounce to them. Ever since I learned how to like curl my hair with a wand, I just have like never really went back. But I still like it with a hair straightener. I just don't really do it. Oh yeah. See, now I'm curling that too much. But either way, you guys get the point. I'm like being OCD. Okay, that's better. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. But yeah, and then, oh my God, it's almost gone. I'm gonna cry. And then you can take your, so as you guys can see, like, this is pretty much the ending result. You can do, you know, whatever you want with it. And I'd probably, which granted, you guys tell me if the back looks good or not, but because I can't see it. But normally I would take a mirror and I would look back and then I would touch up any like loose ends or whatever. But then I like to take my dry texture spray and you just hold your hair up and as it falls, oh my God, I'm gonna have to order more today. As it falls, you just put that in there. And you guys can already see, like look at the volume difference. I mean, from one side to the next. Look at that. Crazy. So you do the same thing. Woo. Get out. Yep, I'll be ordering some today. But don't spray it in my face first. Okay. But look at that difference. Look at the volume. That just changed the game. Totally changed the game. I always like to kind of pull that back a little bit. And there you go! Finished product! The struggle is not real right now. Whoa! Look at that. See the shine, see the curlies. Easy peasy, you guys. So just remember, hold your hair straightener. Twist your wrist. Twist your wrist. And then you can like just touch up little pieces. You can get the little bottoms, like super, super easy, okay? If you guys need like help understanding or anything like that, like DM me, just let me know. Like I'm totally here to help you guys. To try to make it as easy as possible. So put it in a ponytail and then flick of the wrist. Flick of the wrist, you know what I mean? Put on that song. Is there a song that does like, I don't know. I don't know all these rap songs anymore. I feel old, and I'm not old, so that's a problem. What did Liam say? Let's see. So pretty, you're too cute. Aw, thanks, girl. You're so pretty, and you're too cute. But yes, you guys, finished product, easy peasy. Curling with a hair straightener. See the shine, the wave. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You guys know I always end with a quote. So, with that being said, if you guys are, one, interested in any of the products I used, let me know, because I can always help you with that too. Two, if you have any questions about how to straighten your hair, what kind of hair straightener to get, etc., just let me know. I know a lot of people are stuck at home bored, so if you're trying to look for new Hot Tool products, if you're trying to, look for new products in general just to use on your hair or your skin, let me know. I'm here for you guys. Hope you guys learned something new today. Hope you enjoyed. Give you a little something to look forward to in the morning. So I always end with a quote. This one is from Christopher Robbins. I thought this was awesome, especially with like what's going on right now. So it says, "You are braver than you believe and stronger than you seem and smarter than you think." And that's from Christopher Robbins. So you are braver than you believe and stronger than you seem and smarter than you think. And I just loved that. Love that. So everybody stay positive. If there's anything you guys are like doing like craft wise or whatever, tell me about it. Like, let's get crafty, But if you have any questions, anything like that, just let me know. And other than that, I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye.